Tensile strength experiment, aka the messy banana one. Equipment. Here are a list of things you will need. A couple of bananas, some cotton. Don't use a petri dish, use a box. Some masses, a knife, and a white tile. And a couple of clamp stands. And they have a ruler and a black marker. So basically, first of all, we're going to measure out the different lengths from the banana. We're going to use 0.5 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters, and 2 centimeters. So we're going to try and cut those as accurately as possible. And then I forgot to label them. Make sure to label them so you don't end up having to remeasure every single one of them like I did. And just, yeah, we finally have bananas good enough to use. So first we're going to pop up the banana. We're using the 0.5 centimeters, so 5 millimeters. We're just going to pop out the center because we only need the peel of it. And here it goes, 0.5. And we're going to put it on the clamp stand. We'll tighten the clamp stand on it so it doesn't fall out from any of the masses. Once the clamp stand is tight enough, we're going to ensure that, there you go, we are going to be adding 50 grams. So there, clamp for 50 grams. But before we can add it, here you go, 50 grams. Before you can add it, you need to prepare the dish it's going to fall in. As I said previously, do not use a petri dish, but do use a box. I actually switched to using a box after the first one. So just make sure you use a box and not a petri dish. Just stuff it with some cotton wool. And this is very important to ensure that when the masses break down and fall, that it is not causing any harm or injury. It could fall on your foot or other stuff. I don't know, man. So we're going to take the box and fill it with cotton. So when the masses fall, it won't hurt anyone. And we're going to start attaching the masses 50 grams by 50 grams. So we're going to attach 50 grams. And once it's stabilized, we're going to add another 50 grams on it. There we go. Yeah, clear enough. You put on the 50 grams and you keep adding it. And I know my narration is weird, but I had to mute the whole video and narrate over it because nobody wanted to hear Sarah's childhood stories. There she's showing that she could do something, or else she might end up in a mental asylum. So the cotton, just make sure it's full there in case it's full when the masses fall. And we're just gonna add one more 50 grams on it. And we're gonna add it on it and see if it's gonna break or not. Add on it, and it broke. And then we're gonna record that it could hold up to 150 grams. And then basically you record your results. This is a very horrible example of what your results table should be. I do have a better example later on, which I did later on. But this is just a quick thing to note down the numbers. So basically you just need diameter and the masses contained. And we're just going to repeat using all the other lengths. Keep adding the meters, all the other diameters. So we're going to use it with 1 and with 1.5 and with 2 centimeters until they all break. Making sure to note down all the results. It's kind of harder to do it too because the clamp won't hold it on properly. And once you're done with the first try, once you note down all the results, you have to repeat. So you carry out the same experiments to maintain two sets of results, which then you can average to increase the validity and the reliability of your results. So you're just gonna keep adding the masses and repeating the experiment until you get the second set of results. After you get the second set of results, you record your results in an appropriate table. And here is an example of an appropriate table, aka not the one I had before. It has diameter in millimeters, mass handled in try 1 and try 2, and the average. And that's the end.
Results.